My whole thing is like, I have no intention on pursuing anything with anyone ever. I just like knowing that I can. And that's where it stops.
You like knowing that you can, and that if you could, it would be a MILF. I'm completely with you.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Relatedly, no, I feel like I have to say this is I misunderstood what a MILF was for a really long time, because the first time I ever heard it, I was walking on the beach with a friend of mine, and it was like, I'd say a woman in her early to mid 20s, and then her mom who was in her like 50s or something.
Nice.
Very nice. This was a while ago, so I was probably 25 or something at the time. We were walking past these women on the beach, and my friend turns to me and says, MILF.
Just the one word, no sentence.
MILF.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what?
Any gesturing?
This is what I'm getting to. And this made me seem like such an idiot, but I think about this every time someone says MILF. I was like, MILF, I don't know what that is. So this is before MILFness was in the pop culture, okay? For context, this is probably the early 2000s-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, MILF, I don't know what that means. And he goes, oh, Mom, I'd like to fuck. Now, my interpretation of this was, this is something that the daughter, the young woman, was saying to her mom about us, as in, Mom, comma, I'd like to fuck.
Why would he have an acronym prepared for that moment then?
Well, that also was my question. And at the time,
It's not M, comma, ILF.
most acronyms don't include the commas.
No, okay, no, I'm back. I'm back in it. I'm back in
Okay.
it.
And he said that to me, and me,
Mother.
yes, mother, I'm prepared to fornicate. I hear, Mom, I'd like to fuck. Process it in my brain as Mom, comma, I'd like to fuck, and just continue on with our conversation. Never really pausing to ask why that's a thing that he said. But it made sense. Okay, I'm not trying to defend my interpretation, but again, this was not like a child she was with. This was like an adult daughter and her adult mother.
You know that thing that daughters and their mothers always like to talk about, and talk about so much that they have to have an acronym
Okay,
for.
but by the way, my brain was like, oh, well, she would never say that to her mom, and that's why it's an acronym. Right? Because she has to kind of hide it, because it's not a cool thing to say to your mom, Mom, I'd like to fuck. Right? Is she has to go like in her mind, which I guess I thought she was like communicating. This was the point of the acronym, is my friend was like communicating telepathically with her. He's like, this is the vibe I'm getting from this young woman. Like, Mom, comma, I'd like to fuck.
You were doing mental Olympics to figure this one out.
Now, you have to admit, when I say it out loud, it makes a lot of sense.
Brian, you have just single-handedly ruined MILF for me.
You've strengthened it for me.
Thank you. The point is, there's two acronyms. There's MILF and M, comma, ILF.
Yes. One is a noun, one is a request.
Thank you. Right. That's right.
Oh, that one hurt me, like, physically.
Well, imagine my surprise when I found out what it actually meant.
Well, thank God you didn't say it to your mother.
No, that's true.